Reports of escalating violence and criminal activities have raised concerns about the adequacy of the government's effort to safeguard the country's coastal waters. The Grenadian Coast Guard, tasked with patrolling the nation's coastal waters, has come under scrutiny for its perceived inability to effectively combat illicit maritime activities. Critics point to the instance of the 3 escaped prisoners, illegal crossings, and the alleged homicide of 2 U.S. citizens have exposed vulnerabilities in the country's maritime surveillance and interception capabilities. Acknowledging the challenges faced in securing Grenada's maritime borders, Inspector Dexter Roberts of the Grenada Coast Guard said they remain committed to enhance their capabilities and collaborating with regional partners to address these issues. He was speaking at the time as a guest on GBN's Beyond the Headlines.
The porosity of our borders, we as a Coast Guard, our mandate is to protect our maritime space, but because of our limited manpower and limited resources, we cannot be everywhere at the same time. So we need to know what is happening in La Femme. We need to know what is happening in Grenville, in Telescope. We need to know what is happening in terms of maritime crimes. How do we know that? It is the community, the persons on the ground, that have to partner with the Coast Guard, with the police, and that is where we get a handle on maritime security. The Coast Guard alone cannot be the maritime security entity that deals, only with maritime security. We must have regional cooperation, we must have interagency cooperation, and we must have the community involved.
Osman Griffith, maritime security and law enforcement specialist, said there is a need for additional resources and personnel to bolster Grenada's maritime surveillance capabilities.
Our governments, well, you say government is a continuity, from since when has not looked at our maritime security with that criticality that they say we need to invest in it. St. Vincent has blue water capability. Why? Because the boats that they own, the government put it. Barbados, the government, and they have, but the other countries that are the countries like Grenada and stuff like that, that we do not have blue water capability because we depend on our big brothers, the Americans, to give us Tyrrell Bay, to give us the other boats during the revolution was donated by the Libyans. And we have to understand, as a country, we're independent 50 years now, we need to look seriously at our maritime security and safety.
Ansem Clouden, maritime attorney, is urging the government to prioritize maritime security and allocate resources to enhance the capabilities of the Coast Guard.
We have to be prepared. I mean, preparedness is important. And looking in futuro, looking at the future, we must harness our maritime resources and express it through our Coast Guard. That is the vehicle to provide us with the necessary national security we need as a coastal state. Apart from the land, the coastal state has certain responsibilities to protect the national security.
As Grenada copes with the complex challenge of securing its maritime domain, the government faces mounting pressure to deliver tangible results in curbing illicit activities and restoring peace and stability in the country. Nisha Peters, GBN News.